number 2, LGD. I thought they were going to get 2-0'd because of past transgressions.
It's such stupid reasoning. It's such stupid reasoning.
First of all, people like these crazy predictions that are just horribly wrong. It's just like making a tier list. Everybody's going to disagree with you because everybody has different criteria. There's no such thing as a set in stone
everybody likes
tier list.
it. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Apparently not, Jenkins.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you think of?
You found a way to be right, even though you're wrong.
That's right. As PSG LGD.
Oh, they get broken.
They do. The smoke's still up on Nothing to Say, but obviously Somnus sniffs it out. That's your favorite word of the week. Yeah. Look at the Spectre set for Ame.
Ooh, that's a juicy one.
Yeah, that is. What are those called again?
That'd be items.
No, it's a Crimson Witness. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, that's nice.
30 seconds.
Get that from watching TI.
$1,000 of DOTA set.
That's the hilarious thing is some of these players are obscenely rich, which PSG LGD is definitely one of those teams.
That would be that, yeah.
And people gift them items. Can you imagine?
That's why they're rich.
It's weird. It's really weird. Like, you're gifting to somebody that could buy it themselves. Just put it on the market.
Would you say that LGD are the Jeff Bezoses of Dota?
Bezoses?
Yeah.
The game is on.
He owns Apple.
No, I don't think any of them are bald, so already out the window with that one.
All right.
Apple. All right, we're going to move on. So, looking at the lineups, it was the last pick Viper to try to counteract the Spectre, of course. How do you like the lineups?
I like Viper against Spectre. Break the, all the passives, and I do actually think Nature's Prophet versus Spectre is one of those ones where, it's this global catch for Nature's Prophet, but Nature's plays really fast. Like, he can slam down all of your towers before Spectre's ready to fight. I actually think it can go the other way, where Nature's dumpsters this year. I feel like RNG has this one. I don't know if it matters at all, actually, now for the standings.
I think because there's more games tomorrow, a few more games in this group, so it potentially could.
Okay.
Not going to pretend to do math here because we are in NA and I'm from NA, so no point really. Yeah, Ana's going to be playing the Nature's Prophet this time around. Seems to be like this very active carry type hero that farms a crap ton. To the point that you almost expect, even in a somewhat losing game, the Nature's Prophet will usually be that top net worth if they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But feels like that's kind of behind the design of the hero, that you're supposed to be kind of ahead to have some impact.
His name does have Prophet in it.
True.
And also a Razor lane counter. Does very well against Razor lane, and that's not a lot of things do in Dota.
So from the laning perspective, the safe lane and off lane for RNG, you like the matchups.
Yep, they should win. And I think Puck will do fine against almost anything, especially Pango.
Yeah, Kaka getting chased by Faith Bian with that static link. Shackle is available, but not going to be needed from Kaka's side. And yeah, this top lane is really the story, because you can see 3-in-1 start for Ame. The Viper is just going to harass the... I keep saying crap on this major cast, but
that would be for the B stream. You should save that.
There's no other word that really comes to mind. He's doing very well for himself with the harassment coming out. And in terms of like the new age Spectre, how big of a deal is it for the Spectre not to get off to like a great start? As why be forced to TP out will be fine. But like back in the day, like the comeback mechanic, if you want to call it that, from Spectre, just felt awful. But now there's just so many other builds that you could go. We've seen Orchid, we've seen Ags, we've seen so many different variations.
He's getting an Urn on Spectre.
Yeah, we've seen Urn as well, which is an early game item.
It lets you, I mean, you're always going to get Urn charges, because obviously you can show up to any fight with Haunt. And it gives you a way to contribute before you get your mid-game items. And Spectre is like, it's one of those heroes that it's so weak until you get 2 or 3 items compared to a lot of other carries that are like okay. Like Jug, for example. He's so strong without items, he gets Midas every game now, right? So the Urn lets you be useful prior to getting your 2-3 item timing, rather than like totally useless.
There's nothing to say. Forced out of the mid lane, trying to go for this bounty. He's gonna get shackled, but Kaka. Oh, he gets the deny. What the hell?
That was weird.
What was that range? All right, as we're gonna see first blood as Y takes a tumble to Chalice, and as expected, this lane is definitely gonna go RNG favored for now.
Yeah, Marcy Viper. This is the single greatest lane in all of Dota. And into Spectre. That's not really...
It feels like LGD are playing on hard mode right now. You talk about the top and the mid lane. I played plenty of Pango. I know I'm really bad at the game. Pango against Puck is miserable.
No, that's not good. Yeah, that's
miserable.
And especially at level 6, I feel like this just doesn't get easier. You're like a melee hero, and then when you have the thing that like lets you maybe do well against Puck, he just coils you.
Yep, coil is the bane of Pango's existence until he's able to get that shard, which I don't know how early he would want to get it.
Bro, even Nature's Prophet level 20 is insanely good against Pango. You just sprout the roll and he gets leashed into it.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying. It's going to be a tough game for everybody.
Yeah.
So they're really putting themselves to the test. Of course, the only team able to take them out has been the mighty Sonics, who are now eliminated from the tournament. Is Faith Bian. Keeping out, we'll be fine.
All right. That's not ideal. Not ideal for Razor to TP out like that.
Yeah, earn online for Chalice as Jin Q kicking Kaka. He's getting a lot of kicks out.
Tried to get him on the cliff.
Yeah, good attempt.
Yeah.
Jin Q, a lot of practice with those guns on that, of course, the content piece.
And as we saw, terrible aim.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. It's better at the Earth Spirit than in real life. Yeah. I think we can all relate to that, especially you.
That's right.
X-Nova getting harassed out now by Y. So the mid lane, 28-6 to 19-2. That's the discrepancy between the Puck and the Pango. And nothing to say, getting extremely low. But here we see Faith Beyond, static link. Nothing to say. Will live through the right clicks. But Kaka did die in the jungle. Yeah, and already a 2K lead for RNG.
That is not a good sign.
They've lost every lane. Literally every lane.
Yeah, this is a 3-lane loss situation here. 17 denies. Yeah, Ana and Chalice are just kind of competing to see who can deny the more out of the enemy team. I was gonna say the crap out of them, but you just keep saying it.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Ame getting chased by X-Nova. The dispose comes. And we can try to follow it up with Chalice's right clicks. The spectral dagger into the trees. A high five from Ame.
That's a big, juicy creep wave.
It is.
No breaking down the radiant
no point in nether toxins.
Oh, you're right. Wow. Okay, so just ultra harass mode. As they're actually diving this tier 1 now into the trees they go. Why? I'm just going to go out on a limb and say he's dead. But there is a TP coming in. He's going to grave himself as well. Ame trying to get some right clicks in. The roll in from Jin Q onto Chalice. Trying to focus on him, but the dispose puts this to an end as Wide gets taken out and Jin Q as well. This is an absolute shellacking already.
Yes, it is.
Gracious me. Coil now. We talked about this. Countering Pango. Will he break it to suicide? Not even needed. Somnus. Illusory Orb. LGD. Yeah, they're a bit behind.
Yeah, that's a bottom tower going down to just Ana there. Not the best. Does get the courier, though.
Okay, that's the biggest kill they've gotten so far in this game. Ame, he's surrounded. Grave comes in, though. Attempting to TP out. And will he tick out to the poison? He does. Chalice. Oh, boy. Oh, PSG LGD just getting rocked. Ana taking out Y now. And Kaka will be the trade. But this is close to a tier 1 tower for RNG, as nothing to say has come to try to defend.
I feel like RNG had the fastest game against them, and so they just want to, like, at the very least, end the game incredibly quickly themselves.
Yeah.
Just to prove that it's like, yeah, we called GG because, like, it just wasn't worth playing, you know?
And by the way, we should mention, gonna have the shackle with the waning rift. Faith Beyond gets coiled, and that's gonna be a pretty easy kill for RNG again. The RNG 12-minute game was not, in fact, an umbrella,
it was not umbrella
shellacking.
level,
We actually looked at it a bit. Too many kills. And the tier 2s were still up.
Yeah, they just called GG. They just
like, just calling GG early, that doesn't really constitute.
That doesn't, no, it might not even, I mean, we didn't watch it, so, but it might have been, might not even been Gaben level.
Yeah, I don't even know. Kaka getting chased here. Nice shackle. Is this enough for him to get away? With Jin Q there slowing him down, that'll be the death of Kaka. I believe his second of the game.
So RNG, they're just running around.
What does LGD do here?
I don't know.
I mean, if any team can come back from this, it is LGD.
They are the one. Maybe that's the practice that they're doing here. They're like, all right, let's just throw the early game. Viper pick definitely, I think, caught LGD off guard. Or did it? I mean, Marcy was in the game already.
Yeah.
I feel like you know a Viper is going to be coming.
Well, X-Nova, he's caught out. Should be an easy one. So they're getting the support kills, but I'm going to check. Have they killed any core yet? 0 deaths, 0 deaths,
They have not.
0 deaths. So just the supports right now for LGD.
Yeah.
And Chalice, top of the net worth as a Viper. He just got Nether Toxin recently. So it's mostly been farming enemies, heroes, and not as much the creeps.
Yeah. Going for that 4-staff first as well. It looks like. Let me see. Yeah, he's actually going for 4-staff first. On Viper. Why is he getting a 4-staff? Razor, I suppose, and you can also force out of roll, which I feel like really helps you against Pango.
Yep, the rebound. And vision on Y now with that ward. Coil is expended. And the grave just delaying the inevitable, which is a death for Y.
And the D ward. So RNG is so far ahead at this point, they can take the LGD triangle away from them.
Yeah.
Oh, Ame.
Yeah, we got the Shackle, but the couple make it 3 TPs. Nether Toxin not inside it anymore, but it's still going to be the death of Ame. Chalice going to get that trade for PSG LGD, and they'll find it. But still, that is a position 1. Although Viper's worth more at this stage. He's worth a couple. Yeah, that's true. That was a killing streak there. Is Kaka taken out as well? So PSG LGD showing some life.
Yeah, that's worth it. That's super worth it. Who cares about your carry, man? He's worth half of any of the cores on the side of RNG. Ame's just not a carry this game.
Not yet.
No, he's full mode comeback. But I think if he's gonna go die for his team to get 3 kills, he's okay with that every day of the week.
Look at this probability.
Oh my god! Why is
Is it? Does it take into account that it's LGD,
I think so.
or does it just look at like things like the lineup on paper?
No, it's LGD. It's definitely.
Okay. That's all right. All right. I mean, if you get to late game, I feel like Prophet is a lot better than he used to be. Right? That 20 talent you were talking about makes a huge difference. Because back in the day, he used to fall off quite a bit. You're going to see why. Gets sprouted. And he's going to grave himself a little prematurely. And we got the silence onto the Pango, into the coil as well. He's surrounded. Has that shield crash debuff, or the buff, I should say. But not enough damage mitigation to save him. That's going to be easy kill into RNG, but trying to turn it around these supports again. Waning Rift from Sam is going to end the pursuit for the most part. In fact, finds Jin Q as well. As Kaka will be taken out by Faith Beyond, but the rebound from basically global range, it feels like. Illusory Orb, not going to connect, but Somnus has enough damage to get his double kill and put Faith Beyond in the grave.
Oh my god.
And this is another kill onto Ame, the support Spectre for all intents and purposes.
Dude, they're diving to tier 2. That's how ahead they feel.
Yep, trying to get out with the TP, and he's out. Oh, boy. All right. And the tower. Let's see that DOTA plus probability again, please.
Bring that up.
Get that juicy graphic up there.
In the meantime, okay, there we go. All right, that's a little bit more
43. I mean, 43.
How did that change 10%?
Oh wait, we should mention they don't. Doesn't DOTA plus love Spectre?
Yeah.
We've established that before.
And LGD.
And so it's the combination.
It's a combination, yeah.
You can. If this gets below 40%, I'm going to be shocked.
Yeah. We also get the couriers to come up. I'll get that. We don't see that.
Yeah, we don't care about the GPM. The
couriers.
The couriers have been killed this game. That'd be great to see. Very important information, of course. There's RNG rocking a 5K lead. All right.
All right.
It's 3-1.
Honest Kill 2. That's a Nature's Prophet classic right there, I got to say.
True.
Killing animals.
But he's part of nature. It's kind of weird.
It makes no sense. It's a conundrum of life.
So is this game for PSG LGD.
Yes, it is. You may have been right with your first prediction. They're just too good that they were trying to throw last game, and it didn't work out.
Well, maybe that extra game does make a difference. I don't know how it works with like the tiebreaker, like who gets first priority with the position.
Don't go back to your stupid theory.
It's a real theory.
This is not a throw. RNG's just outplaying them.
No.
Beast mode this game.
4 heroes smoked from RNG. The top net worth.
Oh, God.
Ame, he's coiled. It breaks. Nether Toxin break as well. 2 breaks equals a death for Ame again.
Yeah.
This is getting truly ugly There's nothing to say. Still working on that diffusal blade. He's gonna get sprouted, and the TP gets canceled, and he's punished again. He just stands. Just stands there. Okay, this is one of those games where I don't think it's 100% over. Obviously, Dota Plus disagrees with us horribly on this, but PSG LG might GG out early in this one. Like, if there's another fight. Even though I do think there's some comeback potential because of the heroes that they have.
You think they will?
Yes, that's my... I think before the 25-minute mark.
Okay.
That is my estimation.
I feel like with Spectre, you always wait. You never know.
Always.
One hot, you get 3 kills, all of a sudden, unkillable. If only they don't have a break. If they do, but they do.
Yeah, that nether toxin pretty important.
Yeah, he's gonna get that Mantis style on Spectre, so and all 3 illusions can be broken.
Yeah.
I need that BKB, but it feels so bad to get an early BKB on Spectre. Like, you're not gonna go first item BKB, you know? Oh,
yep.
God.
We got the Viper Strike inside that nether toxin as well, but the Grave keeping Ame alive. And I don't think he even has a TP right now. It's on cooldown, so if they can find him in the trees, he's just dead. X-Nova, yeah, that's a double kill for Chalice. And they're just going to work on the Razor as well, though Chalice might die, so that's something for PSG LGD. But again, it costs them 3, and RNG getting everything. Just everything. Although Somnus's Courier dies with the Blink Dagger on it, I believe.
Lana is level... There's 15 minutes. Oh.
Yeah, Jin Q.
Okay.
LGD finding another support kill. Perhaps 2, in fact, with Somnus able to take out Jin Q in turn. So it's a 1-for-1 in that little engagement.
Roshan is the next play for RNG.
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah.
Really, Roshan.
It's going to be Roshan. Ana could solo it. Does he have the shard coming out? He does. He's going to be doing some enjoyable Roche soloing action soon.
Okay.
I'm kind of hoping he doesn't get any help just because of the rest of the heroes of RNG. I think they can legit go to any lane and none of them can die. Like, they can farm all 3 lanes while also Roshing for Ana.
That's funny. Look at the score, 19-10. That's not that bad. Oh boy, Ame. Oh boy, Ame. He gets shackled. He gets focus fired. And he gets killed. Actually, there's no focus fire yet for Kaka. Doesn't even need it.
He doesn't need the focus
8K lead, and that is death number 6. 0-6 on the Spectre. Ooh, doggy. That's it. It's rough stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of about the time that I think he queues up a Midas. I don't see how else. I don't see how else he comes back into this game. I don't even think the Midas is going to work.
Yeah, it hasn't worked in any of the games that we've watched where the carry is behind.
Yeah.
Gitaro set that trend.
He did. X-Nova sitting in the Roche pit. Like, yeah, guys, we can take this at any point. Of course, Nature's Prophet can solo it with the Treants. So this will be easy for the rest of RNG.
Yep. Somnus, in all likelihood, will... Well, who do you think takes the Aegis? Do they want to go high ground with Ana actually leading the way?
Probably Somnus. Level 14. I mean, he's just too big. It looks like Ana has cleared a spot for it, though, so I'm wrong. It will be Ana.
Maybe Stock Shot coming in, and you can see they scanned it. So LGD are aware, but nothing to be done, because they are getting shellacked real hard.
Yeah.
Even a Blink Dagger on Kaka. Good lord.
Oh, God.
Little shackles, get some nice angles there.
We've all been in a game like this. It just feels like you're kind of waiting to lose. It's like, please throw, please throw.
Yeah, pretty much. But this game is exceptionally important for RNG, so they're gonna probably take their time to secure this potential victory.
If they take their time, your 25-minute prediction might still end up being correct. That's how much of a shellacking this is.
Yep. 4-man smoke now from RNG. And they're circling where Spectre is right now, by the way.
Oh, God.
And they actually don't even have vision there from what I can see. They just know.
They just know.
Ame.
He broke.
Yep.
It's got to be one hero.
I don't know if you've seen the blink yet. We're going to see another kill instead, so why? Looking to be the sacrifice, but nope. Ame, Viper struck, and he's dead. Okay.
Yeah, why is that
Second
as well?
death there. And yeah, this is getting close to the GG territory, I do believe. We're still working on that 20-minute Yasha for Ame.
No.
That's a rough one, man.
Yeah, he will have it. He will have it soon.
It's, you can look at the farm discrepancies on each hero, though.
Spectre's level 9. Oh, man, nothing to say. He's dead.
Say he's dead.
He's dead.
Okay.
Total rune control for Somnus, so he just walks up with the DD.
Got the roll in from Jin-Q, kicking back Ana. Inside his own Sprout, trying to TP out. Will not get out this time, though. That is just the Aegis. And RNG on their way. We can see LGD seem to be happy with that if it's trying to get away, but Bian forced to fight with BKB. And gets off his ult as well. In fact, that's going to lead to a kill onto Marcy, but the trade is for Jin-Q. And RNG just absolutely rolling this fight despite losing their Marcy. They're going to get basically everybody outside of Ame, who just respawned from his previous death. So has to waddle his way back into the fountain. No more Aegis for RNG, but they have the push.
Yeah, I don't know. This game is wild.
And that's one word for it. Tier 3 tower down. I mean, the one good thing from PSG LGD, the silver lining, is that their death timers are still low, because it's not even 20 minutes yet, for God's sake.
It's not. Yeah, that last fight kind of went as good as it could go for LGD. I feel like...
Really? One kill on the support?
The way that it looked, like jumping the guy with Aegis that's clearly going to be isolated, it's just... He's too tanky that by the time he dies and respawns, everybody else on RNG is just already there.
Right.
So, but it's like, he got... I mean, he got a huge damage drain for Faith Beyond. Like, he had a lot of static link charges. Just Somnus comes in with a DD and cleans up.
Oh, that's a nice pickup. Grove Bow for Ana.
Yeah.
I keep switching between Ana and Ana. I'm not sure why.
I don't know. It's all right.
I feel like the American way is Ana. It's not Ana.
Yeah.
That's more British. I'm not British.
I'm Canadian. Maybe I keep saying Ana and I'm like tainting you.
Thank you for that. And Ame's dead. And that's death. Death number 8 there.
That doesn't.
He did finish the Yasha though, so that's good news there for PSG LGD fans.
No, it's not. I think LGD fans would rather that's a Midas or a Blade Mail, just something.
He's gonna have a hard time using that Midas while he's dead, though.
Just be a support at this point, I think, honestly.
And RNG, they might just be waiting for this next Roche. I mean, they can go for the outer towers. I think they know how far ahead they are. But do they go onto the high ground? I guess the tower was already taken out in the bot lane, so
they can
go back there.
They can be so chill about this game.
They could.
Like, they could go take the bot racks, but they just know that they're going to get it when they walk at it anyway.
Yeah, we got the Rolling Thunder from Nothing to Say. Connects onto Chalice. X-No with a nice dispose, but back into the Rolling Thunder again. So big kill from PSG LGD. Coil on the other side, though. Somnus not able to find a kill for himself, so LGD, they get 2. Again, showing some life. The defibrillators, what the hell that word is, are used. Ana has to pop his BKB, but this is already a lot of physical damage coming through, so 3 dead in favor of LGD. Make it 4.
Okay.
All right. They've been resuscitated. There's a heartbeat, a pulse for LGD.
I think the defibrillator in this case is Nothing to Say. He picks up the Pango Shard, absolutely shellacks that team fight. That was nice, and also I think just the fact that there is no BKB for Chalice. He went for kind of a greedy build, going for the full Hurricane Pike prior to getting any sort of BKB action.
He's going for the shard. He's like, I just want to end this game.
He's going for the shard. I think after that fight he changes his mind. I think he finishes the BKB.
See, could buy the shard right now.
He could. He's thinking about it. He's realizing, like, this is still LGD you're playing up against.
Yep. Don't get cocky because it could get rocky.
That's right.
RNG with the smoke. Rex onto Y. Nothing to Say with the shard. And we can see the Gale Force comes out. But Nothing to Say gets off his ult and rolls away. No Roche anytime soon. But Ana, god damn it, has the Mjolnir.
Mid-towers having technical difficulties.
Looks to be going for Scotty next. And finally get the tier 2.
Yep. I like that RNG, despite losing that last fight, 4 for 0 or 4 for 1, I think, at the end there. they still understand that they have a massive gold lead. Comeback gold is not that much, and so they just go back to the exact same position, but you know, vow to play together instead of splitting up like they did previously. They're being a bit too greedy, and they got punished for it.
Fortified their structures.
Looks like Chalice did get the shard.
Okay.
So maybe they just wait for that BKB, knowing that Roche won't be up that soon, depending on how fast the respawn is. And we'll know in a minute. Jin Q is spotted down here, but
they're looking for some.
he's within cover of nothing to say.
They're trying to get some mana action down here. They want to take him out. They know he's split pushing this lane. He's like the only guy that's going to be split. But RNG, they look to be running towards this, though.
Yeah. See if they can pick him off, but RNG now here in numbers, so like you said, Anna feels very comfortable going for the AC. Nope, Scotty keeps changing his mind. Get those juicy stats. Yeah, that ulti orb feels pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Although...
And I think the plan for RNG is the second Roche into game win.
Yeah.
Faith Bian. Wait.
What?
Why? Does he actually have two perseverances? Oh, he does. Oh,
he does. He's hiding. He's hiding it.
Ooh.
Well.
Okay.
I think the stats from the Wraith Bands, it just turned 25 minutes. You probably prefer the Wraith Band stats currently. And
yeah, but not seeing any components means this is going to be a complete surprise once he gets it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay. And Ame. Let's see, just trying to find any trickle of farm that he can as the Roche is up with the Aegis and Shard with...
Yeah.
Not sure if LGD can even contest. Might just have to be high ground defense for them. There's the Refresher and Faith Beyond Smokes. Okay. We know that Roche could be up. Looks like they want to fight. Faith Beyond is going to be very important in this upcoming fight.
Yeah, he's the top net worth for LGD. He's the true carry right now.
Yep, the scan comes out. So LGD has an idea this is happening. I'm going to take the outpost instead, though. And obviously Faith Beyond not really wanting to show himself. The surprise factor is pretty important, I think.
Use a little help.
Not even smoke again. We have the Gale Force coming out. Anna just focusing on the Earth Spirit to start things out, but Ame with the Haunt just focusing on Anna instead. Look at the static link from Faith Beyond just ripping right through him. Big kill for LGD. Gonna get the Marcy as well as Chalice. Now the disadvantage in this 3v5. Somnus working on everybody in the outskirts of this fight. Not able to get a kill though. It's nothing to say with a double kill. Somehow finds his arm, his way into the nothing to say's arm. So this is the second Roach now secured for LGD. All right. Now things are getting quite interesting.
Okay, yeah, they are. The Refresher play, it actually worked out. He still has the BKB for the next fight, too. I mean, I don't know how RNG can test this.
Now Coffee does have a Blink Dagger. And Power Shot. But no, not in time.
Blinks out.
So Ame with the Aegis and the Shard.
Q, he might get him. He might find Kaka. He's searching
for him. Kaka. And he's going to be fine. All right. That was a big turning point potentially here for LGD.
Ana's not looking like a 17k net worth hero on Nature's Prophet. I mean, he's just getting linked, and then Spectre's jumping him too. And I think we've seen in this tournament, it might have been EG trying to man fight a Spectre with Nature's Prophet. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work out, especially when the Razor is linking you. Insomnus was the whole time trying to kill the backliners. But as a result, he isolates himself. When he jumps back into the fight, he ends up dying. And that was a 10 kill streak he gave away. It was like 1,000 gold or more.
Yeah, so Faith Beyond's hiding of the Refresher. Big turning point for LGD. 4 minutes on the Aegis for Ame. So that 9th death won't come anytime soon, Jenkins.
Nope.
He's working on Axe 4 as well.
He went for the Aghanim Shard.
No, he got it off Roche.
Oh, he got it off Roche, okay. So that gives him the daggers every 7 seconds.
That's right, but of course Nether Toxin, I would assume, breaks that, so...
I would assume so, because it breaks the dispersion. It's based on the dispersion.
So I wonder if they could have had a better shard. Does Faith Beyond have shard right now? No.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say whose shard is better. Like, I feel like Razor's is it's okay as well. Earth Spirits is okay. Dazzle's is really good, but it's a 5 position.
Yeah. He's 700 away from Ag, so
yeah, slowly coming back.
Getting that single target haunt, pretty damn valuable. Of course, he's not really doing that much damage, but that's what happens when you die 8 times in the game.
Yeah, I mean, even to just show up in the fight and you know, pick up a kill, to just sit on Ana as well, I think, to help Faith Beyond man fight Ana is enough of a contribution. It was in the last fight.
So now, what is RNG's play? You said that in these fights, it feels like Ana's not really providing that much because he's getting static linked and pretty much focused by the Spectre as well.
I kind of feel like they need Lotus Orbs, which X-Nova's building into one. They forced F on Kaka, so that's going to help with letting a man fight.
2 smokes running right into each other. Summers with a huge initiation and the overwhelming blink, but Faith Beyond's got his pressure, Eye of the Storm combo. Kaka is the first to fall, a nice roll in as well from Nothing to Say, and already both supports from RNG are dead. Challenge is trying to man up. He's going to get the Earth Spirit, but it's going to cost him his own life. So 3 dead for RNG, make it 4 as Ana dies again. LGD, how are they doing this? They lose 2 supports, but get everybody outside of puck. And now the Aghanim Scepter is online for Ame. He has turned from a creep into an actual hero now, as his farm is ahead of Chalice.
He didn't even lose the Aegis, and that was a great initiation from RNG too. I feel like they had a double shackle, double silence. The dazzle heals were just like a little too much. How does this go so wrong?
You tell me.
I don't know. The Rolling Thunder through is, I mean, the Rolling Thunder was good, but I feel like it doesn't start any better than to jump the 2 supports, especially when one of them is dazzle. Maybe Dota Plus favoring LGD wasn't so stupid.
Yeah, you guys should really invest in Dota Plus.
Yeah, Dota Plus is a good feature.
Spectre just wins games.
It does, it does.
And it has turned into a 63% win probability for basically flip-flop.
Oh my
LGD's favor.
God. I was sitting here thinking we're going to award this a top hat level shellacking for RNG.
It was a top hat at first, to be fair. It was a top hat.
It is, these fights are not easy for RNG. It doesn't seem, I mean, the one team fight ability that RNG has is the coil, and it doesn't really do that much to a Spectre or a Razor.
Oh, Ana getting gone on, but that is just the, I can't remember the name, Jenkins, single target haunt. There we go, Shadow Step, yep. Shadow stepping it up for Ame. Now going for Scotty. As, I don't know, man. This is one of the crazier comebacks I've seen, for sure. Spectre with a 100% win rate, apparently.
Wow.
3 picks.
I believe at the previous major, it also had a really good win rate. Perhaps an underrated hero.
Quite possibly.
Okay. Let's see. All right, let's look at the items for RNG. What can they get? What can they get that is actually going to help them win these fights? Lotus Orb on Chalice. I do think that's pretty important. The Link has been a problem. This helps protect Ana. Lotus Orb on Wind Ranger as well. That's coming out. Lotus Orb on X-Nova. It's all Lotus Orbs. RNG basically is like, okay, Faith Beyond on Razor is just hard carrying with these static links. We just need to put a Lotus Orb on everybody so we can't link anybody.
Right. But even if they try to counter him, now the rest of LG gets kind of caught up.
It feels a little too much, a little too late.
Yeah.
That's what it's feeling like.
I mean, Spectre is doing a respectable amount of damage, and Pango is now the top net worth for Nothing to Say on LGD's side. Has the Basher.
He has a Strength Blink on Pango? Excuse me?
Yeah,
where the hell did he get that from? Good
a lot
Lord.
of slow.
Dude, his Spectre had 9... His Spectre's 0 and 8. How is LGD...
Still yet to get a kill there.
How are they this good?
This is probably the game that a lot of people are going to look at going into the playoffs. Like, we need to learn from this. It's never over till it's over. Till Faith Beyond Bian buys that refresher. Then it's over.
Against LGD, yeah, that would be right. Okay, well, the game is pretty much back to even, it feels like.
And I don't know. Would you say? I feel like LGD's...
The momentum is in their favor. It feels that way.
He's going to have a double sheep soon, too, for Faith Beyond.
Yeah, he's got that blink, too, to jump on Ana no matter where he TPs in the fights. So that link and trading that we're seeing in every fight, it's going to happen. Ana does not have anything equivalent to get himself out. Like, I mean, he's going to have a... He had a pike queued up, but he's ditched it now. Still going to go for that AC. It's like he doesn't know what to build to deal with this. And I kind of agree, like, feels awkward.
Smokes on both sides. Sominus going to be seen first. Gets that phase shift off pretty fast, but he's going to get rolled on, or does Marcy, I should say. Drops to the deck, buys back immediately, and now Kaka ticking down to that urn. Chalice has the BKB TP in the face of the tier 2 tower. He's actually going to reevaluate the situation. Trying to go on the Faith Beyond, who gets graved with that BKB now. It's like he's likely going to drop to the right clicks of Ana, but it takes so much to bring him down. Nice dispose from X Nova. They're going to need to get a lot out of these buybacks. But looks like they're going to get that Earth Spirit in the end. Focus fire from Kaka. Should be another support kill going the way of RNG. Tough to say who this fight went to, honestly, because the buybacks were all on the side of RNG, and PSG LGD just kind of chilling.
2 supports go down for RNG, 2 supports buyback. I mean, killing Faith Beyond is definitely a big deal. He has felt kind of uncontested in the last few fights. And just this psychological effect for RNG, it's like, okay, finally we've killed this guy who's been such a nuisance. Okay, now it favors LGD. That's a dieback.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. X Nova down to the shadow step from Ame. And he is now a higher net worth than Faith Beyond. AC for Ana will help, though, against this static linking situation.
I don't know what Ana needs to survive these fights.
Lotus himself, maybe. Triple Lotus.
He's getting a Satanic. He's just going to try to man up, but it's going to be a Scotty for Ame, which he's not revealed that he's buying it. I mean, you can assume it's Spectre, but he has not bought any of the components. So maybe Ana's thinking, oh, maybe, you know, maybe I'll get a BKB against the Viper, whatever. But no, it will be a Scotty. So the Satanic on Ana is not going to be of tremendous impact if the Spectre's on top of him. And of course, Spectre has best ability in the game to get right on top of somebody.
That's right. Not too shabby. There's a shadow step. Ame comes. He's going to get silenced briefly by the neutral item from Ana, but can Ana even right-click through this? Just illusions now. We can see the Rolling Thunder come into play from Nothing to Say, and that's going to be a pick-off on Akaka. That's essentially his dieback. On the other side, from the jungle perspective, RNG. Going to take out Jin Q, but here comes Faith Beyond with that Blink Dagger. Chalice gets bashed thanks to the Swashbuckle, and now Chalice will fall as a result. Nicely done from PSG LGD.
Bottom barracks? Okay.
Okay, that is the range racks. That doesn't matter.
Not so much now. Yeah,
this is bad timing for RNG because Roche is up in 5 seconds if they scout it out from LGD's side.
They ping it. Yeah, nobody's checking it. So.
Okay.
Oh, no, there we go. There goes Innocence.
Oh, this is the Aghanim Scepter. All right. It's a higher than 50% win. Or higher than 50% chance from today's standpoint.
Gaben must have went in and changed the code.
That's right. He heard us.
Yeah.
This is scouted out from both teams. But obviously, LGD have the numbers. And Faith Beyond still has his refresher. Didn't delete it, in case you were wondering.
That's good.
No, he didn't have to use it in the last fight. Regular ult is up as well as Ana getting jumped again. The rebound, I believe that's the Shard coming out from the Marcy, who gets deleted off the face of the map. And Ana looks to be next. That is the death of him. 100 seconds. This buyback, but you have to assume LGD just gets this freebie Roche. This basher from Nothing to Say has been quite valuable.
Yeah. Well, the Swashbuckle range talent.
Oh, the Shadow Step, looking for Kaka again. Gonna get lifted thanks to the Yules, and brought down swiftly. LGD with one of the best comebacks I've seen in quite some time. Not quite over yet. Alice has the BKB, gets off his ult onto Nothing to Say, but he's outnumbered. He's completely outnumbered. Faith Beyond coming in as well with that Blink Dagger. No reinforcements for RNG. Yeah, so Faith Beyond continues his killing spree. Now surely onto the Roche they go. Who gets that Ags?
Okay,
Pango, baby, Pango.
I feel like, yeah, it's got to go to Pango. Well, Razor's pretty good, too.
I think Razor probably.
Double Eye to Storm. Has he gone for the... He went for the interval talent as well?
Yeah, I think it's Razor.
At level 20. Then again, the Thrasher has been insane. Okay. It's Razor.
This is too good.
It's extremely good. Yeah, he's got Hex now, by the way, on Razor, so he can blink and catch out Somnus, who's now got to be very careful, has no way of dispelling. He does not have an Eon Disc, no BKB, nothing like that, no Lincolns.
Yep, and that tower really getting beaten down by that Eye of the Storm now. X-Nova, not quite taken out by the illusions. Yeah, but he does have Shard for that rebound, so that's kind of an escape mechanism for his team. Didn't really matter there, though, in that last fight, as LGD have just flip-flopped this game completely, making sure that people out there really value Dota Plus to a high degree, knowing that it's very accurate.
Paid by Gaben.
Something like that.
Yeah, he gave them wrote a check to advertise. Juicy check.
I'm sure.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously LGD, they're more than happy to just farm every lane and delay this one. It doesn't get any easier for RNG. I don't think there's any timing that they have that's going to beat a Spectre late game, who is somehow quite monstrous at this point.
Yeah.
Somehow. 3, 8, and 20.
Yeah, he did find some kills finally after those 8 deaths. That's good to see for him. And RNG completely on the back foot. I mean, ever since that refresher play from Faith Beyond, it feels like RNG have gotten nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, they got a range racks, I guess, but in my world, that's nothing.
I gotta say, this is quite a soul crusher for RNG. This is quite a devastating one to be on the back.
I can only imagine Faith Beyond the early BKB to run right through the Gale Force, focusing on Chalice, and he is dead. Pressure pop by Faith Beyond. Buyback now coming out from the Viper, but the focus completely onto Ana on the high ground, gets forced out to the other side. Rain keeping Faith Beyond alive, and he's already done enough damage for a lifetime, but the buyback comes out from Ana. They will get Faith Beyond finally.
Oh, nice
shackle onto 2. Power shot to follow. Challenge the BKB. Force stabs to the high ground as well. Gets that break along with the Viper strike. See, Ame trying to get out with the illusions. And he will do so successfully, but why not so much? All right, that did cost quite a few buybacks from RNG. They did get Faith Beyond, but it just feels like LGD have their number right now.
Oh, man, he's in.
Shadow Step. And Ana trying to stay alive with the Mjolnir, not going to happen. Wow. That feels so bad if you're Ana. 120 seconds.
He just shows on a ward and gets full to 0 by the Shadow Step. That's insane.
That's the power of the Ags on Spectre. You can see the replay here. Faith Beyond took so much damage. Completely absurd. Sheep was on Somnus, but he gets out there.
And this is Faith Beyond from the low ground, too. I think this doesn't get any worse for him, really.
Yeah.
Ana hitting from the high ground. It does mean Ana was isolated, forcing him to buy back after this.
No, it's just unfair.
That was a nice shackle. I mean, yeah, it was so good for RNG. It was a way back into the game. And then the Shadow Step death, like...
Chalice, this is going to be a dieback for him if he's not careful. Nothing to say with the Rolling Thunder, keeping him in place with the Blink Dagger, and now the Shard, the roll-up, swashbuckle, down goes Viper, dieback. X-Nova looks to be next as well. And that's 3 members of RNG dead for a minute plus. That could be it. LGD with easily the best comeback of this entire tournament. Best comeback I've seen in I don't know how long. I mean, we said it. If we get to the point where like this game's over, that means it's real bad.
Yeah.
Right? It's real bad.
That was one of the higher tiers of shellacking that was being awarded.
This is a reverse Gaben top hat shellacking.
Oh, I don't think that's
never happened.
That's never happened
in the
before.
history of Dota. That's never happened, Jenkins.
There's never been a reverse top hat. They're ending.
That's the full set of racks in the mid lane. Onto the towers they go with Faith Beyond having the Aghanim Scepter and the refresher for Eye of the Storm. Can they stop this? I don't think so. That's going to be the death of Kaka. And the building's just getting absolutely shredded. Yules after the coil, but the roll up and the rolling thunder. Somnus looks to be mega dead. Gets off the illusory orb, but that's not going to be enough. GG's called. LGD. Gracious. This team is this is a scary ass team, Jenkins. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I may have pissed myself.